Hello everyone, I'm Neil and I'm here to teach you how to make a flan just the way my mom taught me. So let's get started, shall we? So you may be asking yourself, what do you need to make a flan? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. You need condensed milk, regular milk, 3 eggs, Parmesan cheese, 2 tablespoons, zest of lemon, and sugar. Alright, so the first thing you're going to need to do is preheat your oven to 350. Let's begin that. Now, alright, we're chilling now. Now we need to get the sugar and caramelize it. And how to do that, we're gonna take this little pan thing called a fluted pan, I think. It doesn't really matter. You can use any pan, but this is just how we make it in my household. And we're gonna turn up the heat. I'm gonna wear these gloves and move it around while putting in the sugar so it caramelizes. You got all that? Alright, now we heated the stove and put the pan on the stove, obviously. We're gonna start pouring in our sugar. Now you wanna do this evenly and spread it as much as possible around the surrounding. It's okay if you got some bigger spots than others. We're gonna move it around anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, so the process of caramelization of sugar basically turns the sugar into crystals. That makes sense? Math, science, it doesn't really matter. But what we need is for it to become a nice golden brown. You can already see it starting over here. As I move around the pan, you're gonna have a really nice sweet smelling scent to it, because you know, it's sugar. I don't know why I said that, but there you go. Alright, so the first step after we caramelize the sugar is we're gonna get 3 eggs and we're gonna crack it in this bowl. Alright, so let's begin.
"18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big."
Alright, so after you got your eggs in your bowl, you're gonna have to whisk it. So, you know, hopefully you know how to whisk.
Please, Fortnite gods, have mercy on me.
3, 2, 1, drop it. Are you ready for this?
I already separated my Parmesan cheese. So I already separated my Parmesan cheese. You have to do it in 2 tablespoons. Yeah, tablespoons. I already put it in this little container, so all you have to do is pour it in, then you're gonna whisk it in with the egg. There we go. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, you see it? I was getting thicker as we keep going on. That's what you want. You want that thickness as much as possible. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Yeah. Alright, next part, we're gonna have to zest a lemon. Only half the lemon, and we don't want any of the white part. Just the yellow, I think. Now that we're done zesting the lemon, we have to mix it in. Make sure everything's combined itself. So, yeah. The next thing you need to do is open your can of condensed milk and add it to your recipe. So let's begin. Now we're done mixing. We're gonna use the same can of condensed milk to measure out how much milk we're gonna use. This is vitamin D milk. The reason why we're gonna use this is because it's gonna make it richer and fatter, and also fuller in flavor, or in size, I guess. So, if you're lactose intolerant, I don't know, use almond milk. You got this. I believe in you. Measure all the way up to the original can, and then we're just gonna add it in. Then we're gonna continue to mix this, and then we're gonna pour it into this. Our caramelized sugar already. So, okay. So what we're doing right now is because the caramelized sugar is stuck to the edge of the pan and not to our cake itself, we had to break it off of it by using water to shock this hot pan right here. Or it's not hot anymore, but to shock it to crack up the caramelized sugar so it sticks to our cake. This is called a baño de Maria, and we're gonna do this as well as right after we pull out of the oven, so we get the same effect and it comes out easier. Now we're gonna put our context, what we've been mixing through this whole video, into our little pan here, just like that. That's it. Now we're gonna put this into the oven and wait about an hour to see its progress, and it should be done by then. Just like that. Alright, so after an hour, it should be done, which it is. I already checked on it. So we're gonna turn off the oven and go check on it. So just like that. Watch out, the water is very hot. So is everything else. So we're gonna put it up here. I want to take this out of the little pole that it's in. Just like that. And then we're gonna put ice water in here to make it loosen up and make it way better to come out. So we're gonna leave this in here for 20 minutes, and then we're gonna take it out and flip it on our serving plate. Alright, so after 20 minutes, the ice should be melted and it should be cold enough to touch. So, because of the caramelized sugar, it's stuck to the pan. So you have to get a butter knife and cut around the flan and the middle, which I already have done, if you're using this kind of plate. And then next step you have to do is you have to shake it. Make sure it's all loosened. You hear it? Yeah, that's the sound you want. That's right there. Alright. Next step is you're gonna grab whatever serving plate you're gonna put it on. I'm gonna use one of this. I'm gonna measure out the middle, like that. And then we don't want to do it fast because you might crack it. But you want to do it like that. Sure it's centered. Ta-da! Alright, it's not centered, but it's whatever. There you go. That's a flan. Make it yourself.